Hey, welcome back to Portable Entrepreneur. Let's talk about really the fastest way to be able to go from feeling like you're a newbie in your business to being successful and actually finally hitting those goals that you have set for yourself. So if this feels like it's been a really long journey for you, I get it. And I really want to help show you a way that you can expedite this process and be able to save yourself literally thousands of hours. Now, you may have heard of the 10,000 hour rule. And this was actually based on a study that was originally done back in the 1970s. And they were looking at musicians and how the top performers really separated themselves from the others. And they determined that those that were most successful in music ended up being the ones that spend the most amount of time practicing. Now, like musicians, as marketers, we also have to develop a lot of skills. We need the skills that are required in order to serve clients and complete client work. And then we need an entirely separate set of skills in order to grow our own business, to run and manage our business as well. But there are a couple of problems with the 10,000 hour rule. First, 10,000 hours is a lot of time. It's 10,000 hours. That is literally 20 hours per week for 10 years. So that is a significant amount of time to be able to invest to get really good at what you do. Now, this rule was actually criticized quite a bit. And the reason is, let's say we have two marketers. We have marketer A and we have marketer B, and both of them spend the same amount of time developing their skills. But let's say in the first scenario where we have marketer A, he spends a lot of time reading and learning. He builds his mother a site. He starts posting basic generic questions in some online groups like, how do I rank this site, or how do I grow this business? And then on the other hand, we have marketer B, and he has no website, but he manages to land a client. He spends hours implementing everything that he is reading for his client, and that way he is actually testing out what he is learning and he's implementing it. Now, marketer B actually ends up spending a little extra time in the actual client work. Why? Because he is still figuring this out. He is testing his strategies and he's learning what gets the best results. But at the end, he knows that even though he invests more time doing that now, it's going to improve his skills and he's going to be even faster the next time he does this. So in the end, it's actually been found that it's not necessarily the number of hours that you invest, it is really what you actually do with that time. So let me show you a simple single strategy that really helps you bypass thousands of hours. Now, let's say that you want to create a new marketing business. And of course, you can invest your 10,000 hours developing the skills needed for client work and for growing your own business. But at the end of the day, there is no guarantee that you're going to end up any more successful than the next guy. Or you can try out this strategy. Now, there's actually two options for what you could do here. Now, the first option you have is to go talk to someone who actually runs a business just like the business you would like to run, and find out just how well that business is doing, and then make them an offer that they really can't pass up. First, you want to let them know that, of course, you would like to run a business just like theirs, but agree to sign something saying that your business will not compete with theirs in any way. Then what you want to do is agree to pay them in order for you to be allowed to go in and to shadow them, to note down everything that you see, to see how they are acquiring new clients, to see what the process looks like when a lead comes in or a new client comes in, a new project, and how that process plays out as they continue on. So you can see everything that is happening inside that business in order to make it reach the success numbers that it has. Now, the second option is very similar, but this is you simply going to someone who, again, runs a business just like the business you would like to have, and offering to pay them for all of their SOPs, their standard operating procedures, all of their processes and systems. And I would even add in a few consultations just so that they can walk you through what those processes are. But again, signing that you will in no way compete with their business. So this allows them to easily earn money off of something something that they already have that they otherwise wouldn't earn money off of, but they're not going to lose out on any clientele themselves because, again, you are agreeing to not compete with them. So this is a way to really pay to bypass all of these thousands of hours that you need in trial and error in figuring all of these things out. Because now you have all of the knowledge that you need to go in and to be able to run this business. Now, whether this sounds like a strategy that you'd be willing to do, or even that you have the budget to be able to go do and really just pay to get ahead, there are a number of things that I really want you to keep in mind that really can help you, again, expedite this process. And the first of these is to know your goal. And to really know what you want out of your business. What is the end result that you're looking for? How do you want your business to run? And make sure that anything that you spend your time on directly relates back to that goal in some way. That task that you are on, that action you are taking must help you reach that goal, because you need to be focusing on the right type of practice, because no amount of learning is going to replace action. None of it. You have to be actually taking action and be more involved in doing. Now, you also want to make sure that you are getting feedback. And when we think of feedback, we think of going to someone else and talking to them. And while we certainly can get feedback on our work, on our business processes from someone who has already been there and done that, that is a great thing to do. But another way to get feedback that doesn't involve anyone else is by taking action, by going out and doing these projects, by building things and testing them out, creating these systems and then putting them to work and seeing what kind of result you get back. That is a form of feedback, and you have complete control of that. Now, I also want you to continually aim to improve yourself and not compare that to anyone else out there. So our goal every day is to look at where we're at and what is one thing that we could do to push ourselves a little bit further. Anything new that we can try or we can test to improve ourselves just a little bit more, and then track that progress, because what anyone else is doing really doesn't matter. It's a matter of, are you getting better every single day? Because that's going to move your business forward and help you get better results for your clients and the projects that you're working on. And lastly, I want you to remember to do what is uncomfortable and what even feels hard for you. Because usually when we say something is hard, it is code for I haven't done it before, or I don't know what the outcome is going to be, or I might make a mistake in doing that. So there's only so many hours in a day. So do make sure that you are being deliberate with those hours, and every action that you are taking is leading you to that ultimate goal. But ultimately, always be trying to look for anything that you can do to bypass the number of hours that you are spending on your business to really help you expedite that process. Love to know what you think of this, what you will be trying to expedite your business down in the comments below. Thank you, as always, so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.